Hello, my name is Erwin Tang. I'm a licensed professional counselor in Austin, Texas. My specialization is in sex and pornography addiction, as well as other behavioral addictions such as internet addiction, social media addiction, um, food addictions, gambling addiction, and so forth. Self discipline versus results. For instance, should you focus more? First of all, you got to focus on both of them. Um, but sometimes our focus on results can be a little bit overwhelming. For instance, um, if a person is focused on their weight as a measure of success, and their emotions are going up and down according to whether they have lost weight or gained weight, um, as a measure of their success in maintaining their health, as well as their success in fighting some sort of food addiction or just plain overeating or unhealthy eating. Then yeah, they may become discouraged or overly excited or feel like they're being overly successful when they really need to focus on their self-discipline. For instance, okay, you've been doing all the right things. You've been running 20 minutes a day, fasting for 16 hours a day, and those things seem to work. You know what works, but you still gained a couple of pounds, and you get discouraged, and you start to let things slide. Wrong approach, obviously. What you forgot to focus on was that your self discipline was good. In the long run, the self discipline is what's going to make you succeed or fail, not a fluctuation of the results, whether you go up or down a couple of pounds, whether you went and visited a prostitute when you shouldn't have that one week. In the long run, the question is, are you maintaining the habits that will help you eventually completely terminate your habit, your addiction? Um, are you avoiding the websites of the prostitutes? Are you avoiding the places where you tend to go? Have you erased all the prostitutes from your phone and so forth? Are you avoiding Twitter, X, Instagram, um, porn sites, other sites that tend to feed into your prostitute addiction? If you're doing all those things, all the right things, are you still communicating clearly and regularly with your spouse? If you're doing all those things clearly and regularly and you still have a failure, um, focus on what you're doing right and keep doing it. You're doing the right things. Do you need to add some more habits? Do you need to add, say, putting your phone in your glove compartment in the middle of the night, so that or in the middle of the day, whenever it is that you tend to access these prostitutes by phone? Maybe you need to add some habits, but the focus should be on, for the long term at least, on your discipline. Um, now, if you're visiting prostitutes and you've agreed with your wife that that is a deal breaker, then obviously the results are of utmost importance to you right now. Those results are right now very, very important. Um, so in that case, you really do need to focus on the results. So yes, especially for very, very precarious situations. For instance, people who have huge gambling debts, and they owe their bookie, you know, tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, you need to focus on both your sub habits and your results right now. Um, but in the long run, it is the discipline that is going to carry you through to ultimate termination of your addiction. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you must focus on the results in the immediate term, do so. But also, of course, focus on your self-discipline. If you're if you can survive, and if your relationship can survive some fluctuations within your habit, then don't let some short-term failure distract you from the long-term imperative, which is focusing on your self-discipline. All right, thank you very much.